Goonies, we are in the basement, and today, guys, on this episode of John's Arcade, well, guys, we're gonna do nothing. I mean it, we're gonna do nothing in this episode. We're just gonna play games because really, it's cold, it's rainy, it's miserable outside, and honestly, I don't want to be in the garage. I know today we should be working on the Journey monitor, and we'll talk about that later during the viewer mail, but yeah, the Journey is still messed up, and I have a pretty good hunch what it is, but anyway, what I want to do in this video is I want to enjoy the basement. We haven't done this in a while, okay? We're going to go through the basement right here, and we're going to play a selection of games. And honestly, I want to do this because I haven't done this in a long time. Like Quantum, that game's been down here. I've hardly played that game. I want to play that in this episode. I want to also put a new game in the Versus Red Tent. Also, my NEO GEO over here is missing a cartridge right now because I removed one and brought it to the hangar. So we're going to go through the games. Not all of them, but we're going to play a lot of games in this video. And then also we'll do some viewer mail. And before we start, though, I want to tell you guys again, this weekend is my Fun Spot tournament. It's called BroFest. You guys can register. It's completely free. Go to arcadeevent.com. It's this weekend, June 2nd and 3rd, which is the Friday and Saturday, again, at Fun Spot, New Hampshire. So if you guys can make it, go to arcadeevent.com and register. Again, it's completely free. So I hope to see you guys there. I can't wait. All right, let's do this. So where should we start? Huh? I mean, come on, look, we got all these great games down here, and all we do is fix them or work on them in the garage. Let's enjoy ourselves. Actually, let's start with the NEO GEO, because the NEO GEO, right, and by the way, this is a 4-slot. It's a big red 4-slot, and right now I only have 3 cartridges in it because I removed, was it Blazing Star? So right now we've got King of Fighters 98, which I'm probably going to remove and bring that to the hangar. Nightmare in the Dark, Bust and Move Again, and then there's a blank space right here. So let's fill that space up. I thought we would try this. This is Neo Mr. Do. Now, I think we did a video a long time ago about this because this cartridge kind of stopped working, and I want to see if we can get it to work again. I believe this to be a bootleg. This is actually a really good game, though. So why don't we pop this cartridge in? I think the slot might be dirty. I'll tell you, we had the 4-slot at the hangar in Westfield. One of the slots just was not working at all, and I just sprayed some of this in there, and it fixed the whole thing right up. So I think we might have a problem with one of my slots that's preventing Neo Mr. Do from working fully. I think the sound was missing. I really don't remember, to be honest, but let's kind of go in here, and we'll turn it off. Okay, so the game's off, and then we'll just kind of lift up the control panel. Now you can see in here, it takes 4 cartridges, there's 4 slots, and one of the slots right now is empty. I believe it to be the one all the way in the back. So we'll go ahead and put this cartridge in there. And there's a little arrow here, so you want this facing you when you put the cartridge in. So let's go in here and just put it in, and hopefully it just kind of works. All right, so that's in. So let's turn it on and see if we can actually play us some Neo Mr. Do here. I just turned it on. Come on, boot up. All right, so there's a little drug warning. Winners don't use drugs. Says, look at it, it's not working. See, it's all messed up. So that's the Mr. Do, that's King of Fighters, that's Nightmare in the Dark, Bust a Move, and that's Neo Mr. Do. So it's all messed up. So I'm just gonna push on the cartridge a little bit, and then let me go back to it here. There. See, now there's still some bars here, and there's no sound. This is such a great game, by the way. So I think that slot is just dirty, but why is there no sound? It's really weird. All right, I'm gonna turn it off, and then we're gonna just kind of see if we can clean that slot a little bit. So I'm gonna take some Deoxit, and I think we'll spray the cartridge and the slot, and we'll just kind of work it back and forth here. I love this stuff, guys. Now, it's kind of tight back here. I can't really easily get to the last slot, so we're gonna have to kind of, I gotta just kind of eyeball this. All right, so let's kind of work the cartridge in here, in and out a few times. All right, let's try that. Now, you should maybe wait a little bit. I think it's pretty low risk. This stuff doesn't really conduct or anything. All right, come on, work. If this doesn't work, we have to get another cartridge. All right, so that looks good. It's all, and we got sound. Look at that. See, this cartridge was not working before. It was, oh, I love Deoxit. We got sound, we got everything. All right, let's play this game. I haven't played this in a while. This is actually a good game. All right, round one. Go. So, just like Mr. Do, we gotta get all the cherries and the things will fall. And then we can hit that guy with the... Sends them back home. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can drop this thing on them. Oh, he's gonna try to drop it on me. Jerk. And there's little power-ups. There's like a... Oh, come on. Oh, I died. All right, let's see. All right, we gotta get out of here. So what's this thing? That's a missile. So that's like a super power-up. Oh man, I'm living on the edge here. So what's this extra thing? I forgot. Okay, so oh god, these guys come out. And we gotta kill all of them and spell extra. Jesus, I suck. I'm glad we got this cartridge working. I really do like this game. All right, so we got all the cherries there. All right. So that thing dropped. So what did it drop exactly? Let's see if we can kill some of these guys with this. All right, we killed him. We got 1,000 points. Now look at this giant one right here. Look at that. All right, so now we gotta try to spell extra. Oh shoot, I had like a super power up there. So I got a really good power up right now for my ball. All right, so we're gonna clear the level. This is a great game, guys. It's definitely one of my more favorite NEO GEO games. Oh shoot, I died. Yeah, let's continue, why not? I think there's a bonus level. God, I haven't played this in so long. Oh my god. That guy fell on me. So, I've been thinking a lot about the journey monitor, and I really do think it's the yoke wire, because that's what started this whole thing, and I think that I wanted to bring the... This is what I was going to do this weekend. I was going to bring the monitor to the garage, and I just didn't have time. And it's Sunday, actually it's Monday. There's a holiday in the US right now, so today I'm off. Just kind of enjoying life. Which is what we're doing right now, by the way. Oh shoot, who's that big dude? Wait, that guy didn't kill me. Oh yes, he did. Alright, there's only one cherry left here. Alright, round clear. I think when we spell extra, I think we go, oh, what's this? This is some sort of a bonus level. Am I controlling him? No. Oh, I am. Oh my god, I did it all wrong. So now we have these little, like, flowers or something. Alright, that was good. We killed two guys there. Here comes the R. Let's get the R. Oh, no. Alright, so now we just need the A, I believe. Or do we... Oh, it looks like it started over up here. Maybe because there's a new level set. Okay. Big egg. Alright, I'm gonna come down here and release the extra army. Oh shoot! No. Nah, we're not gonna continue. So, all right, well, hey, that's Neo Mr. Do, and I'm really happy that works again. We need to put the mini marquee in there. Now, this one here, I've had people ask me before how I do this. Basically, I just go online and I find the artwork for these mini marquees. I think Arcade Crusade is a good source for these, and I simply print these on photo paper. That's it. And some of the photo, like this has the Fujifilm watermark on the back, and you can't really see it. Sometimes if you get some photo paper though, the watermark is so strong on the back that when you light it up, you can see the watermark. So try to get one that doesn't have a watermark. It's kind of hard to tell though when you're buying them. But this is the Fujifilm, and this one doesn't seem to really show the watermark when you backlight it. So let's go ahead and put this one in here. So that way we're really complete and our Neo Geo is all put back together. Oh, actually the key's already off. It's already unlocked. So let's slide this guy in here. There. So now my Neo Geo is all back together. And then let's lock this up here. There. So now that's all locked up. And if I were to turn this off, you guys can see my backlights aren't very strong. It's EL paper. Like this side, these two here, there's actually two panels here, two sets of two. So this is one set and this is another set. So this set's not as strong as these. And I will say that the photo paper is a little more resistant to the light, like compared to the originals that are a little bit more translucent. Okay, so our Neo Geo is all back together now, 100%. I'm probably gonna pull out that, let me lock the control panel down. I am probably gonna bring King of Fighters over to the hangar though, because we've got a fighting game in there right now that I don't get the sense is getting played a whole lot. What's going on here? Oh, this thing's latched on there. So let's go ahead and lock this. Okay. All right, so the Neo Geo is all squared away. A little Deoxit saved it. So, all right, what else should we play? I really feel like playing Quantum because I really haven't played that game a ton since we brought it down here. Just because I haven't been coming down here and playing games. So let's play this. All right, let me turn off the light over here too. So Quantum, we did the big restore on this one. It was a massive project, super cool Rare game. I'm super honored and proud to have this thing. This is an original cabinet. If you guys remember when we got it, it was converted to, God, what was it converted to? I don't even remember. Was it? I don't remember. It was some kind of JAMA game. So we had an original cabinet. We put laminate on the sides and the front. We got the artwork from Phoenix Arcade, which I think this old game did. So it's all reproduction artwork because the original was all painted black and hosed, and the corners were all crumbling. So we repaired everything. We have a reproduction PCB that's a 1-to-1 PCB. So really, definitely one of my better restores to date. Really thorough, top to bottom, soup to nuts, A to Z restore. And this is a vector game. We have a 6100 in here. And by the way, the controls are nothing more than this trackball here. And there's a 6100 vector monitor in here. Originally, this game did ship with a Amplifone monitor. But I think they had plans to put the 6100 in there because the manual references the 6100 as being a monitor that works with this game. So I see now the Amplifone monitor I guess has a faster draw rate than the 6100, but with this game it doesn't really matter. And I did some of the pincushion mods, and that was all in that video series. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this game. It's a cool game. So let's start on level 9 here. And basically we want to just circle these things to get rid of them, okay? And the more we circle at once, it's kind of awkward because I'm to the side here. Let me see if I can get centered more. So there we got 2 right there. And after you get rid of them, they drop these little plus signs, and you can kind of get, like if I keep going like that, so I got 200. So I got bonus 2480 because we started on 9. Now these are bonds. It says between nuclei are deadly when red. So when that line is red, you can't cross through it. So let's go ahead and get rid of that right away. I'm so bad. I think I got 1 life left. All right. Oh my God. Now I know why I haven't played this a ton. And then what's cool here is that you can put in your initials, which is a really neat feature, right? Put a little smiley face there. So now, then you also put in your actual like digital initials here. So J, O, N. Okay, so high top scores today. It shows the initials. When you reset the game, though, it does lose those initials. So that's quantum. I don't know. You want to play again? Nah. Let's keep moving. All right. You know what I want to play? I want to play on the versus Red 10 here. So this is a versus dual system. It's kind of Nintendo's cocktail, I guess, for this platform. We've talked about this platform a lot on the channel here. It's really one of my favorite games of all. And right now I've got Castlevania on this side versus Castlevania, and we have versus Goonies here. Now the Goonies was never released on the NES. This is actually the Japanese version of Goonies. I love this version of Goonies. And that's why I like the versus system overall, because the games, a lot of the games on it are not the same as the NES games. Like versus Super Mario is so great on this. It's probably my favorite version of Super Mario just because it's harder. Like as you get later in the levels, like all the jumps are just more exaggerated and gigantic. So, but I got Castlevania and Goonies in here now, and I thought we should change it out, because I've had this set of games in here, and this is also why I love this system too, because I've got a whole bunch of these boards populated with different games. And again, we've covered this a lot on the channel here, but this right here is versus Wrecking Crew, and versus Wrecking Crew is actually unique because it's a two-player simultaneous game where each person gets their own monitor, and versus tennis is like this as well, and also baseball and balloon fight. And basically one person's on one side, one person's on the other side, and you guys play head to head. And Wrecking Crew, that really works well because you can hide behind like walls and stuff, and the other player on the other side can't see you because you're on the other side of the wall. But it's also a great single-player game. And with Wrecking Crew, you need two sets of ROMs here for Wrecking Crew. So this is one set, this is another set, two PPUs and two CPUs. Like right now with Castlevania, there's actually two different games. So one side has Castlevania, the other side has Goonies. So, but this one's different because it's going to have one single game for both sides. So why don't we go ahead and just change this out? Again, you know, we've covered this versus stuff just like tons on this channel. So I'm going to come in here and let's turn it off. And we'll lift this up here, and we're going to swap the PCB out. It's really easy to do. So we just remove these two edge connectors, 1, 2, and then we pull the board out. And then let's put our new board in carefully without ruining anything. All right. And then we just plug this in, and that's it. We now have Wrecking Crew. Now I haven't booted this PCB in a while, so hopefully it works just fine. So let's see what happens here, and I'll show you guys the. So this is the PCB that has Castlevania and Goonies. Now the Konami games were on daughter boards for piracy, to protect from piracy. So this is more proprietary than just having 6 ROMs. So anyway, one of these, this is Castlevania here. Actually, this was originally Top Gun, and I converted to Castlevania because Top Gun's pretty lame. And then this is the original Goonies right here. So you can convert some games from one to the other. I don't really remember. I haven't looked into this in a long time, but Top Gun is one of those games that you can convert into Castlevania. So anyway, that's that PCB. And you can see here that Wrecking Crew is booted up. So let's take a look here. So that's side 1. Let's make sure side 2 is working, and it is. So I guess I'll play on this side. And by the way, I know we talked about this on the channel, but I love these chairs. These are the greatest red tent chairs ever. I bought them at a flea market. They're like something you'd find in a bowling alley in the 80s. I just love those chairs. I got really lucky when I found those. Okay, so let's play. So I'm gonna have to coin up here because there's no free play on this. And again, this game right here, Wrecking Crew is an NES game, but this is a totally different version of it. Which is why this system is so awesome. All right, so let's kind of get in here, and we'll try to film it the best we can. So let's drop a quarter in. Okay, so it says here, one player versus computer. You play on one screen, or you can do one player versus another player. 2 players must use both screens. Please push 2 button. We're not going to do that. We're going to press 1. All right. So I'm playing against the AI here. See how Mario's on the other side? So he can hide behind like this wall, and I wouldn't be able to see him, and I can knock him down like that. Oh shoot! And then I could send the bad guys to him. Like if I open this door up, And this wrench guy will now go through here and go to the other side where Mario is. But the object here is basically just to get rid of all these walls. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, that guy went up. Ah. This is just classic Nintendo goodness. So I see how those guys are blue. That means because they're on his side. And then the fireball tries to keep you off the same level. Oh no. I think I can go out the other side though. Yeah, I can. So these walls here are also ladders. So if I open this, see how it goes to the other side? Ah, it was just a little too soon there. But if I open that door, I send the wrench guy to his side. So we got one more wall to kill. And then we pass the level, I think. Yeah. So that's the game. And when you play with 2 players head to head, it's awesome because you're really messing with each other. Oh, so now those brick walls require 2 hits. So I'm gonna do that and send the wrench to his side. So there was a wrench and Mario behind that wall when I hit it. So he got me. So let's come here.
On your mark.
So I got Mario. So I can use these walls as ladders or just get rid of them. So I got rid of that guy. So let's open this up and send that dude over there. So let's go up here real quick. Alright, so we're about to pass the level here. We got 2 more walls to get rid of. So if I get rid of this one where that guy's on it, I get bonus points. So that's a cool game, right? So now we got a little bonus level. So the coins are going to disappear in there. And so Mario's on the other side trying to find the coins. I found a coin. I found it. So that's it. Luigi found the coin. Alright, so now we got bombs. These bombs are awesome because they'll level everything next to it. And you get kind of a chain reaction. See that? So I definitely want to be the guy that drops the bombs here. So let's see if this works out.
On your mark.
Oh no, here comes Fireball. Just got a free life. Okay, let's come up here. Ah, that guy got me. I love like the blah 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 blah. Nintendo was just so good with those just crazy sound effects back then. Alright, we opened that door there. So let's go up here and get this bomb. And we should... Uh-oh, Fireball. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh, that guy's on my side. Oh, he got me. Alright, we got a couple more to go here. Whoa, I missed that fireball. That was... that was lucky. Ah, jeez. Alright, we gotta get up here. I'm in trouble. Alright. Alright, we're running out of time. Alright, we cleared it. So, I mean, really, this is it, the game, right? It's just rinse and repeat. The levels start getting a little more elaborate. Alright, that's Wrecking Crew. What do you guys think of that, huh? It's a cool game. So now we got something new in that. Alright, let's play 720. I'm looking at it over here. You know, this game... Love-hate with me with this game because I love everything about it and I just can't get good at it. And you know, When I was a kid, man, I was a big skateboarder. I still am. I do a bunch of longboarding these days. But, you know, this should be my favorite game in the whole basement, but it's not because I suck at it. So, all right, let's try it. All right, to the jump park. So basically we have to go through all these different parks. I probably missed it. Where's the jump park? Here's the jump park. Class 1. And this is a big 25-inch medium res monitor. This game has just got a lot going on. Ooh, that was good for me. So we're trying to basically not fall in the water. Oh yeah, that was great. All right, we got the bronze medal and a $25 cash prize. We're kicking butt here. And so we got the bronze class on the jump park. All right, so now we need to get park tickets. So we got to like do this a lot. Trying to spin too far. Yeah, this game's a little annoying with that kind of stuff. Or see how it's like I'm just sitting here waiting for the guy to come back to life. I'm just really clumsy in this game, and really clumsy skating in real life. So, all right, trying to spin too far. I jump, so you can. It says I would jump higher so I got a park ticket here. All right, let's go to the downhill. So this is like a slalom, I believe. Come on. I should be spinning, but I'm too scared. Hey, I got the silver medal. I gotta finish rebuilding this joystick, by the way. I got all the parts, and I don't have a dust washer on the top. I gotta install that stuff. It's like I moved on mentally. All right, so I have a park ticket, looks like. So let's see if we can go to another park here. So there's little things in the pavement there. If you go over them, you get bonus points. See that?
Take it easy.
All right, so I just got a hot helmet. So that kind of levels up your dude. All right, let's go to the jump park. I'm lost. Come on. Now the timer's going to 0. Did we already do the jump park? Oh, man. There's the jump park. The bees are coming for me now. Screw those bees. All right, let's see. Did I do this already? Yeah, I did. Run away! So, oh no, the bees the bees got me. All right, well, that's 720. It's a cool game, right? I mean, it totally is. All right, let's, what do you guys want to play? Let's play a couple more games. You know, let's play Pole Position. I have been playing a ton of Pole Position. I really do think is my favorite game. I think I've come full circle now, and this is my favorite game. I think it's past Donkey Kong for me as far as replayability. Like, I just play so much freaking Pole Position, and at the hangar we have Pole Position 2 there, at the one in Amherst, and that one I play a ton. It's the only game I really play at the hangar, and I just don't get sick of it. So all right, let's play us some Pole Position here. Let me see if I need to turn the tripod up a little bit here. I think that will be kind of good, right? So my high score is like, I think 63, 470, if I remember correctly. Prepare to qualify. All right, here we go. So this is the qualifying lap. And you gotta shift around 130 or so. Like on Pole Position 2, it really messes you up because you have to shift around 200. So I've been playing so much Pole Position 2 that this is gonna be actually a little weird for me. Pole Position 2 is just like this, but really different. It has 4 tracks, but one of the tracks is this track, Fuji. And that's all I play is Fuji on Pole Position 2. And I'm in love with Pole Position 2. So when Adam finishes that multi-board, it's going to be great to have both down here. Because right now, if I want to play pole position 2, I have to go to the hangar, which isn't a bad thing. I'm usually there anyway. All right, so we got the pole position at 4,000 points. Now, in pole position 2, you have to get 54 or better to get the pole position. It's really harder. All right, so now this is the main event. So you gotta shift around 130. You can see the speed starts slowing down, and that's when you shift. And you can really hear it too. And the object of this game is really to not screech or anything when you're making turns, because you lose a lot of time that way. And in pole position 2, in pole position 2, the cars have a lot of drag. If you're behind them, it really slows you down. Not so much in this, and also the puddles really slow you down in pole position 2 also. It's just really a different game. Like visually, it looks about the same, but they really changed a lot of the mechanics in it. Ah! Darn it. All right, well, we're gonna make it for that lap. I can't crash again. Okay. I mean, this game to me is just perfection. It's so playable still. All right, that was good. That was a good recovery there, John. All right, we're gonna go over the puddle. Car. All right, come on, we gotta make it. I didn't crash. Go. Ah, we're playing this again. I love this game. Alright, let's put in a recorder in here. Prepare to qualify. Alright, so let's do this. We gotta at least get like 60,000 points. That's a decent game. This 30,000, 40,000 point stuff isn't very impressive. On pole position 2, my high score is 45,000, and that's actually a really good score that no one has been able to beat at the hangar yet. The game is just way harder. It's very hard. I've never finished the game in pole position 2. And it's very hard to get the pole position to get that 4,000 point bonus. Oh my god. All right, screw it. All right, we're not playing that anymore. All right, let's see. What else should we play? Let's play a couple more games here. How about Mad Planets? No, let's play Dragon's Lair. You want to play Dragon's Lair? I haven't played that in a while. So this is my original Dragon's Lair. It's got a Laserdisc player in it. It's not the original Laserdisc player. I think it's an LD 4000, I think, a Pioneer. I think originally had a 1000, and I upgraded to a 4000 using the Merlin board, which allows you to use more reliable Laserdisc players. But it is running the original Laserdisc and all that stuff, and I love this game. Like seriously love this game. Look, I might have the audio turned down. The track mode in this is really annoying. All right. So we're gonna go right, and then right. I actually die a lot on that that stupid level. All right, left, right. Oh, I went right. John does suck at video games. All right, so this one is easy. Forward, sword, forward, sword, right. Oh my god. All right, this one is easy. So I don't think, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Wow, that was quick. Yeah, I guess I do suck. All right, let's play some Burger Time. I haven't played Burger Time in a long time either. This is a game at the hangar that doesn't do too well. It does okay. I mean, compared to like Pac-Man and Galaga and all that. Let's take a look, by the way. So this thing's pretty much all original. I did actually Actually, it's not all original. I replaced the CPO, the bezel, and the marquee. Those are all repro. The cabinet itself is all original. And this is one I really should have restored. Like, this coin door is just ugly and rusty, and someone painted the coin slots silver and chrome with some paint. But it's got the original artwork on the front and the sides, and it's totally presentable, and it plays great. And the monitor looks really good. Actually, the monitor looked horrible when I first got it, but I dialed it in. The convergence was really off. And I spent a bunch of time down here one day and really dialed it in, so it looks great now. And this is a game I used to play as a kid, so let's start it up here. And basically, we want to build burgers, and we're being chased by hot dogs. Oh my... Are you kidding me? Alright, let's go to the top and try this again. So my high score is 71,000, which is actually pretty respectable. So you want to go to the top and work your way down. You get the most points that way. And I'm going to drop that on that dude, wait for the egg to come on here. And then peppers will start showing up. I think one will show up right now. So we just got another pepper. So you see in the top right corner it says pepper, so that's kind of like your ammo. And you can totally direct the hot dogs and stuff. So that was good. I had 2 hot dogs on there. Look at that. It went all the way down. And I got another pepper there. So let's get them to follow us over here. He's going to go up. No. Alright. So let's get these guys to follow us. Alright, I'm not going to get that right now. Let's go get it. Okay, we're doing alright. I guess we'll just get out of here. Let's see if I can get these hot dogs to come on here with me. There. Okay, so 8,000 on the first level. That's respectable. Game gets really hard, though. But it's all about trying to figure out how to make them go the way you want them to go. Like if I go here, he'll come here. Alright. Come on, Mr. Egg.
On your mark.
Come on. Alright, let's get that coffee. There's 2 of them there now. Let's get this. We're doing kind of okay here. I haven't played this in a while either. Come on, come on. Don't go up. Ah, I knew he was going to go up. You guys stink. Alright, let's get rid of them here. Wasting my peppers, but whatever. Come on. And if you have like a hot dog or whatever on there, there's more weight behind it, and so it'll go down further. Alright. Ah! I had a good grouping going there. Let's just get out of here. Clear level. 16,500. We got 4 peppers. Alright, so this level here, we gotta just run like heck and get up to the top. Hopefully we can get up here without using any of our peppers. No, we're not the case. Alright guys, come up here. Alright, come on, pickle. Stinks. Alright, let's go get those fries. We really need the peppers here. Alright, we just got a free life. Pickle's on me. Come on this way. So you can see I kind of directed them. Ah! I was trying to get all of them on that bun. You can see that the game's kind of running out of memory. Like the characters are, the sprites are flashing. Alright, we're really dangerously low on peppers here. We have 2 left. Alright, let's make a beeline for this bun. Oh my god. So yeah, that's burger time. I really do like that game a lot. It's a good game. So you can see my highest score of all time is 71,000 on here, which again, that's not bad. All right, so let's I guess we'll play one more game. Let's see. What should we play? Yeah, I feel like we've been talking about Robotron and Donkey Kongs a lot lately. Mad Planets is kind of calling my name over there. Maybe we'll play a game of Mad Planets. That's a great game. Mad Planets is super cool. So this is a pretty rare game. All original. Original overlay. I actually have a repro. I kind of feel like I don't want to put it on, though. I'm just going to leave this alone. But this is a unique game with unique controls. It's got a spinner, a flight stick, and then a trigger here. Pretty rare Gottlieb game. Shares hardware with with Qbert. So let's go ahead and start it. Oh no, there's no sound. Really? Oh no. Terrific. Huh. So I've had issues with the soundboard before. Let me see if we can fix this real quick. Which key is this? So, all right, let me get a key for that. Why is the sound not working on that thing? Take a key from another game here. We're gonna reboot the game and see if it fixes the sound issue. Oh my god, that's not the key either? What key is in this thing? Huh. Okay. So what key did I use for that thing? Hang on a second. Alright. I can't figure out what key it is. I can't even get to the back door because the back door has a key on it that's inside the coin door, and I tried every key I thought it could be, so I have no idea what's going on here. You know what? We're gonna let it go. This has happened before, though, and I think if I reseat the connectors at the soundboard, it usually fixes it, so... Yeah, Mad Planets is good. It's even better with the sound. This is what happens, I guess, when you don't play these games all the time. There might be a problem, and you have no idea that the problem exists, so... Yeah, Mad Planets, great game when the sound's working. Really weird. I really wish I can get into that coin door, man, because I'm wondering if I fiddle with the volume pot. What key did I use on this? I tried all the usual suspects. None of them work. Very bizarre.
On your mark.
I don't know what I did. Don't be a John. Keep your keys straight. Where did the key go for that? That is very bizarre. So yeah, so I tell you what, guys, let's stop here. We played games, we had fun, we enjoyed ourselves on this rainy holiday day. Why don't we do some viewer mail and hang out for a little bit? What do you guys think, huh? Did you like that? Was that fun? Hey, we did some stuff. We fixed the NEO GEO. We swapped the game in the red tent, and we had fun playing games. All right, let's do some viewer mail here. If you guys want to participate in the viewer mail, you have to email them to me at john@johnsarcade.com. That's john@johnsarcade.com. It could be a question, it could be a comment, it could be anything. Just send it and I'll read it here on the show. All right, first one here. And by the way, I got a lot of emails about this since the last video because we were working on the journey and a lot of people saw something that I wasn't able to see because I was behind the game. Hi, John. I really feel for you, mate. You're busy as hell and you seem to be having loads of bad luck lately, especially with monitors. I hope you keep your chin up and continue to kick back on PUBG. It's my favorite game too. I had you on Steam, DJ Rogue. Hope to play with you sometime on PUBG. And what he's talking about here, on my other channel, John Sucks at Video Games, I've become quite addicted to this game called PlayerUnknown Battleground. It's an amazing last man standing kind of survivor kind of type game, and it's just amazingly good. And I've been streaming it like crazy live on my other channel, John Sucks at Video Games. Go check it out. Also with my co-host Michelle from Video Game Outsiders. Anyway, he says, one of your commenters on the last Journey monitor fiasco spotted the screen go right for a split second. I found it difficult to pause it on exactly the right spot, so here's a screenshot when I did. Anyway, I hope you get it sorted. Your biggest fan subscriber, Tony, aka DJ Rogue, from Nottinghamshire, UK. All right, so he sent me a shot here. I'll just show it right here. So for a split second in the last video, the Journey picture was perfect when I was playing with the wires back there, okay? And which kind of tells me that it definitely is the yoke connector. I know it is. I'm so confident that's what it is now. because that's how this whole thing started with the Journey. If you remember that the screen collapsed initially, and I fixed it by reseating that yoke connector, and then it was fine for a few months, and then it went bad again. And also, there's another viewer mail here. So in that next video, I really wanted to pull the monitor out and bring it to the garage and really kind of maybe rebuild that wiring harness that goes to the yoke. And then Romeo also sent an email here saying, hello, John, how are you doing, mate? I just saw your video of the problem that you're having with the Journey monitor. I know what the problem is. I believe what is causing the corrupted video display is the yellow and black yoke wire not having a secure connection. Use your multimeter and trace where the yoke wires are connected and verify if the wires have continuity. Also double check if the yoke wires are healthy. The issue with the yoke wires failing is due to heat issues that the monitor generates. I saw in your videos that when you replaced the vertical IC that the yoke wire looked loose. Also, I'm just curious, mate, did you install the vertical IC correctly? Well, if you installed it incorrectly, it can cause screen issues like you're having. Well, in the last video, I swapped those ICs again, and I actually swapped them from another chassis, so I changed those twice. So I don't think I screwed up the ICs. I don't. Please let me know how it goes. I wish you all the best. Advise me if any information was helpful. When you get a chance, please respond to this email. Good luck, mate. Your friend, Romeo. So yes, again, we got a lot of comments about it. Everyone seems to think it's the yoke, and I agree with you guys. So what I wanted to do, I was going to do it this weekend, ran out of time. I want to bring the monitor to the garage, and we're going to just really go through that connector, and with continuity and solder and maybe crimp new connectors. We need to get to the bottom of it. I think it's a simple connection issue that's causing that crazy picture back there. All right, this one's from Kevin Griffin. And by the way, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. So Kevin says, hi, John. And by the way, the subject line says, why do you hate Crystal Castles, John? Hi, John. Just kidding in the subject. But I remember in one of your videos saying you didn't like Crystal Castles. Well, I used to play this all the time at Chuck E. Cheese, so I loved it. Anyways, I've been watching your YouTube channel nonstop for the last 3 weeks, and so far I have, 1, fixed my Street Fighter 2 / Miss Pac-Man conversion by replacing the power supply. 2, replaced all the black and white black lights in my Tron. 3, fixed the marquee light in my Street Fighter 2. 4, replaced the monitor in my Star Wars arcade. That was fun, he says. I never had the self-confidence to open and fix any of my games until I started watching your YouTube channel, so thank you very much. I love your video channel, and look for a donation for me for all the help you've given me. So Kevin, first of all, thank you, man. Like, thank you, seriously. He gave me a very generous donation. I have a link in most of my videos to my Streamlabs page. I think it's streamlabs.com/John's Arcade. And you guys can do PayPal donations there. And he sent a very generous one, so thank you very much for that. Going on, he says, now on to the big problem. I was on the lookout for my next Fix-It project, and lo and behold, my Crystal Castles crapped out. Please, please, please look at the video and let me know where you think I should start. Thanks, by the way. My wife is a girl I met playing Centipede at the movie arcade when I was 16. That's awesome. She's a keeper. I appreciate how you mentioned that you and your wife played games and pinball when you were dating. We sure did. All the best, Kevy Kev. All right, so Kevin sent me a video showing the issue he's having with his Crystal Castles. Now, I've never owned a Crystal Castles, and yes, I've said many times I don't like it. But, I kind of foresee a Crystal Castles in my future. I don't know why. I'm at the point now with my collection down here where I would consider Crystal Castles just because it would be something very different and new for me. But anyway, he's got a cocktail Crystal Castles that's having some major issues here. And let's go ahead and watch his video here.
All right, John. It's because of you that I'm out here right now working on my Crystal Castles cocktail. Now, I know you got no love for the Crystal Castles. I've heard you that you didn't think it was a very good game, but just as you defend your games, I love this game. So anyways, to Came out here to tinker with it, to play a couple games, and lo and behold, it's not working. So I'm not looking for you to help me, not looking for you to fix it for me, but I am looking for you to maybe point me in the right direction. You already helped me fix my Miss Pac-Man converted Street Fighter 2 by helping me replace the power supply, and it started up like a champ, so I just need a little help here. So I'm going to show you what happens when I start it up. Pardon me. Here we go. So you can hear that is not correct. So I'll just give you a quick little tour. Doing this awful sound that is not Crystal Castles. One thing I noticed is this down here is not looking real good. It looks kind of wet, and I do smell a little bit of rat urine. I know. Anyways, I checked all the fuses. The fuses all had continuity with my multimeter. But this is not right. So where would you start on this? Because it was working fine just before last time I played it a couple months ago, and I just powered it up. So any pointers you have, where would you start? Thanks, John.
All right, so there's Kevin's video. Now, Kevin, again, I've never owned a Crystal Castles, okay? Now, I'm wondering, and by the way, you guys help Kevin too, because I don't have all the answers here regarding Crystal Castles. I've never had the game. But I'm wondering if those beeps and sounds are some kind of an error code. Is that possibly an error code for ROMs or RAM or something? So what I would do if I were you would be two things first. Obviously, you need to check the voltages. This is paramount that you do this, okay? You have to check the voltages first, okay? Are they low, high, whatever? So have you done that? Do that first. Check the voltages. Get your multimeter. Ideally, you want to check it at the board on one of the chips. I usually go for one of the big CPUs or EEPROM. Usually it's the top right leg, has 5 volts. You're going to get ground somewhere, and then take your multimeter and hit the top right leg on the IC, and usually you can get 5 volts right there, okay? So how is the voltage? Okay, now go on to step 2. What I'm going to say here is kind of what I always say in these situations. Actually, I would like you to put this thing in self-test too. Atari has a great self-test for this game. I actually looked at the manual before the video. Put it in self-test and see if you're getting some sort of an error, okay? If you're unable to put it in self-test, this is what I would do, okay? I would disconnect the board, pull it out, start pushing on every single IC. Every socketed chip, all of the ROMs, push on them, okay? See if you can make them connect better, or better yet, remove each one. That's a little riskier. You risk damaging things, you know, because if you're kind of butterfingers with that, you can bend legs and break legs, and it's a mess if that happens. So I would start out by disconnecting the board, pull it out, push on all of the socketed chips. Just go across all of them. Everything that has a socket, push on it. A lot of times that kind of reseats them, and it might fix this issue. I suspect this is something with the ROMs, maybe with the sockets. I'm just guessing, okay? That's my hunch though. And so disconnect the board, push on all the EEPROMs, and then plug it back in. After that, I don't know what to tell you. Please leave comments below if you guys have recommendations, if you've seen this problem before with Crystal Castles. So Kevin, hopefully we'll all collectively figure it out here for you. So let me know how it goes. All right, the next one here is from Joel. Hey, John, thanks for reading my previous email on the air and taking the time to show what you had gotten for your Ghostbusters pinball. As per your advice, I got the shaker motor for my Ghostbusters pinball and the side armor as well. And also, since my last email, I picked up a Metallica Pro pinball. Man, you are on fire with the pinball. Dude, Ghostbusters is so great. I still think it's the best Stern pinball that they've ever made. Okay, I really think that's true. Now, the Aerosmith, I gotta tell you, That's looking pretty good, but I'm not like a big Aerosmith guy. Why would I get an Aerosmith? But if we had the money, I would love to get one for the hangar. I think that would do really well. And also, it's got an LCD display, which I think is great. But anyway, yeah, the shaker motor I think is a must-have, and also the inner arc blades is great too. Anyway, going on. So I don't have a question this time, but I wanted to ask you if you ever played F1 Race for the Famicom, okay? And of course, Famicom is the Japanese Nintendo system, NES. Usually, I have found this game on the multi-carts, but it's literally a pole position clone for the Famicom developed by Nintendo. I figure with pole position and Nintendo being your two favorite things, how could you not give this a try? I mean, let's face it, the game is no pole position, but there's some big differences, but I figured you would get a kick out of it nonetheless. Wishing you all the best. Joel in Ontario. P.S. Here's a YouTube video, but I'm sure you'll be able to download the ROM on the internet. So, okay. So I did watch the video, and it looks very interesting to me, and I'll show some screenshots here, right here. So yes, it very much looks like pole position. I also got that vibe watching that video. But it's funny, I never heard of this game. This was made by Nintendo. Why didn't they release this in the US? This seems like I loved all those like Nintendo generic games they did back then. I mean, Excite Bike was really one of those. That was a generic motorcycle game. So I like that they did all that stuff back in the day. Even like NES Hockey. Remember how great that was? I always dream about NES Hockey and the little fat guy and the skinny guy. I used to use the controller that had the little disc on it. Remember that thing? What was that controller called? But that thing was great. That was a first-party controller. I used to use that for NES Ice Hockey. It was really fun. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this coming weekend, we're going to be up at Fun Spot, New Hampshire. So be sure to follow me on social media at twitter.com/BLKDOG7. I've got an Instagram page, John's Arcade, a Facebook page, so be sure to follow me there. I'm sure I'll be posting little unlisted videos and stuff over the weekend. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys that are going. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's always great to be up there. And I guess that's it. So also check out my podcast, Video Game Outsiders, at videogameoutsiders.com. We do that show live every week. It's on Riotcast. You go to videogameoutsiders.com. We also have an app in the iOS store and also Google Play. We do bonus podcasts every week on that app, like 12 extra a month, including the John Show, where I do talk about arcade stuff. It's a quick 10-minute podcast I do every week. It's very fast, but if you want to listen to that, you got to have the Video Game Outsiders app, and it's also part of the subscription, which is $1.99 a month. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm done. I'll see you very soon. Later, and bye.